President Trump has sent a strong warning to the Iran regarding the closure of the Strait of Hormuz. Since this war started, the Strait of Hormuz has been closed by the Iran. And you know that the Strait of Hormuz it controls 20% of the oil that is used worldwide, flows through that route. So this Strait of Hormuz has been closed ever since this war started. Now it's affecting everybody because once that Strait of Hormuz is closed, the next thing that will happen is that there will be reduced in the oil that is shipped, leading to increase in prices immediately. So 20% of the oil that is used worldwide is shipped through that route, the Strait of Hormuz. Even countries like China, US, Japan, they depend on the oil that comes through that Strait of Hormuz. So that is why Iran blocked it. Since this war started, that place has been closed. If you try to do shipment through that place, Iran will bust it. So now President Trump sent a strong warning by attacking the Kharg land. The Kharg land is the main exportation terminal for Iran. That is where they do their own exportation. They store their oil there. The big trucks comes to that place to carry their oil, to buy their oil. So that is their main exportation terminal. And then US, Donald Trump attacked the military personnel, everything was obliterated. And then he left a warning. He said if they continue to interfere with the Strait of Hormuz, that he is coming back to destroy the Kharg land. This is a big hit for Iran. Let it not be that I'm the one who is saying it. Watch the news yourself.
The president said, watch what happens to these deranged scumbags today. And he wasn't kidding. Moments ago, Central Command executed one of the most powerful raids in the history of the Middle East, totally obliterating every military target in Iran's crown jewel, Kharg Island. For reasons of decency, the president says he's chosen not to wipe out the oil infrastructure on the island, but says if Iran interferes with oil flows on the Strait of Hormuz, he'll immediately reconsider his decision.
A lot of big hits today, a lot of big wins today, as you probably have heard militarily. And I think it's going very well and very good control. We'll see what's happening with the Straits. They continue to try and sabotage their own country in the Middle East, but it's been very, very strong militarily.
Kharg Island's Iran's main oil export terminal. 90% of its oil sales flow out of that island. It's basically the country's biggest cash register, and Trump just hit everything next to it. We told you yesterday, effing with the Strait made Trump more dug in, and we know when Trump draws the red line, he means it. This type of tactical precision strike at the heart of the Iranian economy sends a message. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Ball's in the mullah's court. Trump reiterating a call to lay down your arms and surrender before it gets worse. Chairman of the Joint Chiefs promises to unleash the heaviest night of firepower of the war. Listen.
Today will be our heaviest day of kinetic fires across the operating area. CENTCOM continues to attack ballistic missile and drone capabilities so that they are no longer a threat to U.S. forces, our bases, or our partners. We've attacked over 6,000 targets, and our strike packages continue to launch every hour.
The Secretary of War says we're dialing it up, a 20% increase in strikes. And 99% of the strikes are when we're flying right over the target. And the intel picture is crystal clear.
Our intelligence just gets better and better. That feedback loop feeds itself. And as we refine those targets, it exponentially increases what we can hit and why, to include strategic things the world's talking about and looking at. And it's our job to have a plan for it, which we do, to address it, and ensure that the president has options. We've done that from the beginning in this department.
The largest aerial campaign in decades is happening right now. Hundreds of fighters and bombers, F-35s, B-52s, high in the sky. And more doomsday bombers are surging into theater, capable of carrying 70,000 pounds of munitions each. The mission, eliminate the Iranian military and its ability to rebuild. And here comes the Warthogs, just spotted over Iran's airspace. These are close air support planes that fire 30-millimeter shells at a clip of 70 a second. Absolute destruction, targeting radar, mobile launchers, and boats. Above all these planes, the U-2 Dragon Lady, flying beyond the reach of any Iranian weapon, just gathering intel, our eye in the sky. And for the first time in history, we launched the mother of all precision strike missiles on the mullahs.
In just the first 13 days of this operation, our artillery forces have made history. They fired the first precision strike missiles ever used in combat, reaching deep into enemy territory. They've used Army ATACMS to sink multiple ships, including a submarine, and they've done all of this with the precision and determination that comes from relentless training and trust in each other and in their weapon systems.
The target, Iran's military-industrial complex.
Soon and very soon, all of Iran's defense companies will be destroyed. For example, as of 2 days ago, Iran's entire ballistic missile production capacity, every company that builds every component of those missiles, has been functionally defeated, destroyed. Buildings, complexes, and factory lines all across Iran destroyed.
We're decimating their defense industry. This would be like if someone wiped out Raytheon, Boeing, Lockheed Martin, their headquarters, all their production plants. We're still in phase 2 of Operation Epic Fury. The defense industrial base is going to get pounded, and so the regime can never reopen.